So if you're trying to keep up with the security chaos in your cloud environment, trust me, you are not the only one. Today, we're going to dig into StratoCloud's AI-first approach, which promises to really shake things up. Let's see how they're doing it.
Look, we all love the cloud. It gives us this amazing power to scale and innovate. But let's be honest, it's also created a brand new kind of chaos. With multi-cloud setups and automation running wild, security has turned into a massive headache. And that old security playbook, yeah, it's officially broken.
So let me just ask you a really simple question. Right now, do you really know who or what has access to your cloud? If you hesitated even for a second, you get it. That little bit of uncertainty, that's exactly where the biggest security risks are hiding.
And here are the challenges we're all up against. It's not just about hackers trying to get in anymore. We're dealing with permanent credentials that are just sitting there, waiting to be stolen. We've got these invisible AI agents running around with who knows what kind of access. And then there's the sheer complexity of managing all this across AWS, GCP, and Azure. This is exactly what leads to those scary headlines about credential leaks, unauthorized access, and even total account takeovers.
So to tackle these modern problems, we need more than just a few new tools. We need a completely different strategy. It's time to shift from that old trust but verify mindset to never trust, always verify, where access is only granted when it's absolutely, positively necessary.
And that brings us to a real game-changing concept, just-in-time access, or JIT. The best way to think of it is like a hotel key card, right? Instead of some master key that works everywhere, forever, you get a key that only works for your room and only for the time you're actually staying there. It's temporary, it's on demand, and it drastically cuts down your security risks.
And the end goal here is simple. We want to get to what's called zero standing privileges. That means no more permanent keys floating around, no more forgotten access for people who left the company months ago. Access is given only when it's needed, for exactly as long as it's needed, and then, poof, it's gone.
So, let's see how this idea becomes the foundation, the very first pillar of the StratoCloud platform, Zero Trust Access.
I mean, the difference is just night and day. Traditional access is static and permanent, which makes it a constant, high-risk target. But the JIT approach is dynamic and temporary, or ephemeral. It works on that principle of least privilege, and because the credentials expire automatically, the window of opportunity for an attack is almost non-existent.
And the process itself is beautifully simple and totally automated. A user, or maybe a service, requests access. The system instantly checks that request against your policies. If everything looks good, short-lived credentials are created on the spot. And once the time is up, that access is automatically revoked. No need for anyone to remember to do anything.
Okay, but locking down access is just one piece of the puzzle. You can't protect what you can't see, right? And that brings us to the second pillar, complete visibility across your entire cloud ecosystem.
This is where modern security gets really interesting. It's not just about human users anymore. We need a real-time, live view of every single identity out there, especially the non-human ones, like those AI agents and all the automated workloads that are popping up everywhere. And since most of us are juggling multiple cloud providers, this is a huge win. The platform gives you a single pane of glass, a unified dashboard for AWS, GCP, and Azure. You're not hopping between different tools anymore. It's all right there in one place, which is just a massive time saver.
All right, so we've got control and we've got visibility. Now it's time to bring in the intelligence. The third pillar, AI-powered governance, is where StratoCloud's whole AI-first thing really starts to shine. This is all about making compliance and policy management smarter, not just easier.
A key part of this is something called Infrastructure as Code, or IAC. You can think of it like a recipe or a blueprint for your security policies. So instead of clicking around and configuring things by hand, you write it all down as code. This makes it repeatable, scalable, and it guarantees your security rules are applied the exact same way everywhere.
And this is where the AI becomes your co-pilot. You can grab pre-built policy templates for common stuff, or, and this is the really cool part, you can build your own with AI helping you out. You can literally just describe your security needs in plain English, and the AI will help you write the actual policy code. It just makes creating custom, strong governance so much more accessible.
So what does all this mean for you in practice? It means you get incredible, granular control, but without the usual headache. You can deploy your own custom policies, define super specific access levels for different users, manage account lifecycles, and plug it all right into the workflows you already use. It's all the control you need without all the complexity.
You know, when you combine these three pillars, the zero trust access, that complete visibility, and the AI-powered governance, you're really starting to see the future of cloud security. It's a big shift from just trying to build taller walls to building a smarter, faster, and way more adaptive defense system.
It all really boils down to this: secure your cloud by getting rid of those risky standing privileges. Simplify your life with one unified automated platform. And scale your security so it can grow right alongside your business.
So I'll leave you with this one last thought. Your cloud is evolving at lightning speed. Is your security keeping up? Because in today's world, standing still is probably the biggest risk of all. Thanks for watching.